Bitcoin has managed to close above the micro supports. It is showing that the argument to the upside to reach 98,000 as a resistance, testing that is now higher. If you see altcoin market and look at assets like XRP on a micro chart, you are still doing this three wave structure. If you can complete this three wave just below this resistance, that is going to be a risk criteria. But what's the total altcoin market? While Bitcoin is arguing that it has further upside, total altcoin market is arguing you it still has some more downside. So this, while the Bitcoin dominance is making a local top, shows you the assets with negative divergence and bullish divergence is going to be super important from here. This is exactly why the scientific investor family is about to do this analysis to find out which of these assets have a negative divergence versus a bullish divergence, because that is going to create a lot of easiness from here. Now, what do I mean? Let's break it down. Welcome to the scientific investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. If you pick up XRP, say put it on a monthly chart, you now know what you're looking at with a lot of clarity. When the price is going up, no one cares about these. But the moment you see there is some trouble, you need to now ask the question, okay, where are you going? What exactly are we trying to do? We have another 10 days for the monthly close. So now we slowly break it down. You go into a weekly chart. Now, one of my primary concern in here that I then go back in heavily is showing you the idea that yes, we did develop a hidden bullish divergence. True. But when you zoom in to that developed hidden bullish divergence, there is something which is troubling, which is the short-term trend line. Even with such a bullish divergence, you're not being able to break through this. Now, you want to plot this accurately, you can actually put a line chart, connect all the tops as perfectly as possible. And now we know the little room to the upside here is to 2.9 to $3. So you can literally do the 1, 2, and 3 and remain below that, which creates a significantly higher risk point. Now, if you didn't sell before and the price is giving you a 2.9 to $3, believe me, my selling average was $2.9, which I consider to be a healthy and a great one. Now, if you get an opportunity here, that's like the price action saying, whoa, I'm going to give you one opportunity. Will you make the right decision? The market is asking a question to you. Perfect. Now, zoom out. Go on to a 3-day chart. It still shows you one thing. Yeah, I've developed hidden bullish divergence for sure. But if I cannot break through this, it is bad, substantially bad. Yeah, we understand that. Now, go in and find the weekly and ask the weekly chart a question, which should be a honest question actually. Are you really going down? Are you not interested in coming back up to the overbought territory? You all know the importance of this. You can pick any asset you want if it's not XRP, Bitcoin, Ether, whatever you like. When you break below one particular point, that's easy to do this. Yeah, you pick a horizontal line, put it on your weekly RSI and see below which level was a historic resistance and support. Yeah, around 64 is the weekly RSI level where you have seen panics and blow-offs. So just above that, you saw boom, the price action going sky high. Just below that, you had a panic drop. Now, when you zoom out like this and look at it, such a panic drop looks very minute. But in percentage terms, that was a 44% drop. Now, let's put that into perspective. Yeah, so that's one. That 44% drop right now means $1.3. per XRP, $1.5 per XRP long wicks will be possible. Yeah. Now watch. You are arguing that you're just going to come back to a trend line. So I'm not being bearish on this on a cyclical perspective for the next market cycle. I'm just saying it's healthy for this guy to come back down and retest this region. Yeah, a pure breakout. You do a conservative measured move. Perfect. Now you need to go up. Before that, think about it. If you really made that 5, 7, 10, 15x to the upside because you bought this asset here, if you did, perfect. Now you're getting a 50, 60, 70% drop from the local highs to double the amount of XRPs which you have. Or at least, think about this. You made a 10x. Yeah. You take your capital and 5x out. You still have 4x in the market with which you're buying back the exact same number of XRPs once it dropped to that support. Are you really interested in that? If not, drop out from the video. Now, understand this. The macro utility of this asset, no one is going against it. The only argument which you have to make is it the right time? Is it the right decision? Yeah, I can say it's about to go to $10, $50, hype it up. But in 3 months' time, you guys will see the reality. What will I say at that time? Yeah, I didn't see this. No, I don't think most of the YouTubers who have been around for 5, 6, 7 years with TA, they know what I'm talking about. They are watching this. But the trouble is, if I say it's about to drop and it doesn't drop, and I'm being proved wrong by the market, there's a lot of risk, which I took here at $3.2, saying, guys, take the profits. Now, the market proved me right. What's next? Yeah, this is where I am now. On a weekly chart, it suggests the RSI is still trending down. What do I mean? Basics. Yeah, stick to the basics. Lower highs, lower lows. What do you expect? A lower low. Now, I would personally love to see the price action coming back down to the moving average on a weekly and getting supported there, consolidating there and going back up. Oh, I'll be really happy. Now, the monthly closing like that is a big trouble, guys. I mean, we all understand this. If you neglect it, that is going to be a mistake, and you know that too. Once you get a big poppy candle like this, you retest it. You got a big poppy candle. Now, retesting this level or this level, it's not a bad sign. It's just a time to buy this asset more. Now, think about it. While you hold XRP, if you're saying I'm willing to ride this asset for the next 5 years, okay, it's up to you. But then think about this. You're comparing it with the market. So you're using Ether. I mean, at least I'm using Ether. This is a monthly chart of XRP to Ether. What do you really recognize here? Have you seen a similar candle before? And if you did, where did you see that? That's important. I saw something similar back in the day here and here. Boom. You got the 1, you got the 2, you got the 3, and then you got this item. Now, you got the 1 here, you got the 2, you didn't get the 3, which means possibilities are you may do this, but then one more leg and then go down. But while that one more leg happens, is the entire market slowing down or is the entire market pushing up for one more leg? This is going to be the tough part. But yeah, break it down to weekly. What do you see on a weekly? 1, 2, 3 on a weekly is done. Local highs are being made. Your decision is yours. Trouble is, majority will not take the right decision. And that's normal in the market. It is not designed for the majority to take the right decision. And that's common sense. But if you go behind the majority's opinion, you know what's going to happen. Think about this. 95% of the world is not owning 95% of the world. More or less, 1% of the world owns 40, 50% of the world. That is why I'm saying you need to take a different decision. Now, how will you differentiate yourself from this market where there's a lot of stupidity going on, right? On a macro, XRP to Bitcoin, one thing is sure, this guy is about to blow off against Bitcoin. Now, how will that happen? XRP can literally preserve its value, and then go back up. Ooh, that sounds crazy. What do I mean? Is it confusing? I know. Just to do the exact same thing I've told, XRP can come back down and retest that region. Yeah, XRP can come back down and retest that region before it moves higher. The 1, the 2, the 3, it can do that. We have seen those moves. Now, while that happens, are you about to allocate into the right criteria? Are you going to rebalance your portfolio into the right side of the equation? Now, why? You watch this. I mean, this is basics. Again, stick to the basics. You have a support. You turn that into a resistance. If you do this job and get rejected, that's a continuation signal. You know that. I know that. Now, the argument is, do you agree with that? The tough part is, instead of speculating, agreeing with what the market shows you is important. Look here. You had a trend line pattern formation. You broke that, you retested that, you consolidated that, making a redistribution pattern there. Yeah. This is your distribution. This is your redistribution. Then watch the drop. That's capitulation drop, where the majority agrees we are going down. So do you want to be with the majority, or do you want to be that smart money pot? Now, being that smart money pot is not easy. It kind of humiliates you until that happens. But once it happens, they'll say, that guy was right. I should have followed him. But there's no use case after that. The reality is, you need to understand what the macro market does. Balance your risk to reward. Because if the majority, the market itself is showing you I'm breaking lower, yeah, bite the bullet. I mean, you don't have any other choice. But right now, watch this. You see the 1, the 2, the 3. Now, after 3, what happens? The A, the B, the C. If you resist here as a new support region, crypto market is about to blow off. Just not at the time where the majority expect it to happen. The majority will be kind of chopped off in the market, and then the market will go back higher. We saw this before. I don't know how much time this is going to take, but I want to make sure you guys preserve your value and enter back at the right time. Will I look like a stupid while it plays out and still remains above the top? Yeah, I remember those days, guys. I mean, I remember that day when I was talking about this thing and the price was still about $100. It took a long time before it came back down. But watch, what did I say? At this local top, I was arguing, guys, watch. You have 1, you have 2, that's very risky. Did the price go back up? Yes, it did. But it continued to make a pattern like this. And as soon as we broke this to the downside, I was like, guys, yeah, it doesn't look good. Get out. The first call was at $105, $106. The next one was at 78. These are history. You can even see that in the Telegram. I posted it there, right? Understand what happened just after that. Capitulation. Yeah, macro capitulation. Now that asset went bankrupt. Trouble is, this is one of the primary reasons why I'm taking this much time. We don't know which crypto company is about to blow up in that capitulation phase. I really don't want you to take the profit and put it in exchanges fully and they go bankrupt. You don't want that, because when the market goes bankrupt, you won't know which exchange is about to do that. It's really hard to understand which exchange or which wallet provider is swimming naked until the tide goes off. So all that I want you to do is to secure your profits and make sure you have your tax money. The tax money is going to come behind you in a safe place. It can be gold. It can be just bank deposit. It's completely up to you. And then you preserve your purchasing power so that when the price come back down, the interest rate come back down. If it's real estate, you enter at the right time. If it's crypto, you enter at the right time. If it's stock market, you enter at the right time. If it is cash flow building, you enter and do the right thing. In the SR family, I'm going to run 3, 4, 5 tiers at the top to make sure if you took the profits and you listened to me, now to preserve and grow your portfolio, there is going to be ways. Now, yes, for sure, I cannot manage 1,500 individuals a day. It would be limited. That's why top 5 tiers. Yeah. If it's 100 members, I'm perfect. I'm happy. If it's 200, I'm going to be a little bit stretched and I really don't want that. So I'm trying to limit that exposure and make sure those who listen to me with the profits, they're already grateful. But how can I help them grow further? Yeah, this is the idea. And if you want to participate in that before all the tiers get closed in the SI family, make sure you jump in. And especially the next couple of months, when you're finding out which one has a bearish and which one has a bullish divergence, it is going to be important if you have them in your portfolio. Be a part of this and make sure you take the profits at the right time, just like the top of XRP. If you receive value, smash that like button. I'll meet you guys in the next video. Bye for now.